So you know how kids' videos have a very specific look, and that look is awful. Like, look at these thumbnails. Cute epoxy resin versus polymer clay. It looks like she's being waterboarded, but with her eyes. I waterboarded. You waterboarded who? But for real, that looks like something you'd see in a Saw movie. Terrifying. Huggy Wuggy makeup transformation. Call her Chucky because she straight up transformed into a doll. That joke sounded better in my head. Smart hacks for crafty parents. I don't know if I would call this hack smart or crafty. It looks like you literally just made your kid go outside and use a bucket as a toilet. Also, I don't think that's a child. Not to be dramatic, but the vibe they get off is very much that of psychological horror. And I'm not being dramatic. I'm not. I'm being perfectly matic. But all that to say, hey, goobers. So right now it's about 7 in the morning, that's why my voice sounds stupid. And this was the only time I could record this, so, you know, sucks. On my quest to be original, which I haven't accomplished yet, I've stumbled across this channel called 123Go. And by stumbled across it, I mean I am their biggest fan. So the rest of this video is just gonna be a top 10 list of my favorite things about 123Go. Number 1. They scare me. No, but for real, this channel's in the same vein as Troom Troom, where the videos are just super surreal and weird and they make you feel icky. And I mean, there's an endless number of these videos I could look at, but there's a couple I really wanted to focus on. And that couple is Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. What's going on with them? They were together for 9 months and then the first video we're gonna look at is called Sneak Food into School. Let's take a look.
Alright, it doesn't look like anyone's around. Time for me to be sneaky for a snack. Just gonna remove my wireless earbuds and now to add some chocolate.
Okay, why does she just have a food syringe filled with chocolate in her backpack? Like, did she plan this out beforehand? And if she did, why didn't she just bring normal candy instead of a syringe? She also probably ruined her AirPods. There's probably chocolate in every crevice of that AirPod case now. Disgusting.
Now that it's dried, I can take them out. Ta-da! Chocolate earbuds. Mmm.
She definitely had to have gotten some earwax on some of that chocolate.
Yummy!
They're delicious! This is the best idea I've had in a long time!
I have a feeling it's the only idea you've had in a long time. If you haven't guessed yet, this is a video about sneaking food into school because you're too cool for school. You're a cool cat. You're a cool stool. In the next hack, this girl is stuck in detention when she reaches the conflict of her story arc. She's hungry, and her parents probably don't feed her.
Alright, that's it. I need to eat something right now. I've got this packet of cookies. There's gotta be something I can eat in here. Crumbs are good enough. Come on now, into my mouth you go!
And obviously candy crumbs aren't enough to satisfy her, so what does she do? She litters.
Wait, that's it? Shoot!
Are you gonna pick that up, or am I gonna have to get involved? And then she pulls a Skittle or something out of her hoodie.
There's gotta be something else I can snack on. Maybe back here? Yes! I knew it!
How did she know that was there? Did she like put it in her hoodie? Has it been in her hoodie for like hours, days, weeks, centuries? And it's just really old and stale now? Or did she just put it in her hoodie for an emergency situation like this? Either way, what is going on? She asks the teacher if she can go to the bathroom, but the teacher says no. And while the teacher is distracted, she calls her friend David and ends up convincing him to bring her candy. Or as I like to call it, the candy heist. A story of unlikely love. A 6-part made-for-TV series starring Benedict Cumberbatch as the candy. So David comes up with this genius idea of taping all of the candy to the bottom of a skateboard. And so when the teacher's distracted, David rolls it in, and somehow the teacher just straight up doesn't notice. I guess because he's too busy reading the dictionary or whatever that is.
Either way, man, it's crazy. It's crazy stuff.
Those are some crazy cats. The next hack in the video is kind of strange. Let me set the scene for you. This takes place in some sort of movie theater, which honestly is a little bit sketch because this movie theater is just a door in the wall with security, and they don't let you bring food in, which the last part's normal, so I don't know why I included it, but sketchy it is. So our main character sees this and she's a little bit worried because her whole bag is filled with candy. It is filled to the brim. It is overflowing with candy. Why does she have that much candy? That's like all my Halloween candy from last year, which, now that I think about it, randomly went missing. But for real, Madison, you're gonna die if you eat all of that. She notices that the guard doesn't care about makeup, and she just so happens to have a little lipstick tube. So she gets rid of the makeup and pours the juice in there, and then voila. She pretends like the juice is actually her lipstick. And this is kind of gross because on the little lipstick applier thing, there's still some lipstick, and she just put it back into the juice. Is that just me or is that gross? I don't know. Then she walks up to the guard and she's like, oh, I already know, no candies allowed.
Oh, stop right there. I know you'll want to look inside my bag. Don't worry, I'll take everything out so you can see. Yep, I had a bunch of snacks. You can take them all. Into the trash they go. Bye-bye. Oh, but this is my makeup. That's okay for me to keep, right? I just need it to keep my lips moistened. I really don't care about your makeup. Go in.
And now she's in the movie theater, but I have a question. Why are the lights changing colors? This is a weird movie theater. The entrance is just a little door in the wall. There's a security guard, and the lights inside are changing colors. So honestly, all of these hacks are pretty much the same. And the next hack has pretty much the same premise as the last hack, except instead of a theater, it's a party, but it's like at the same spot. And this party doesn't allow food or drinks, which sounds like a terrible party anyway. Blah, blah, blah. She has a lei, and then she puts her candy on the lei, and then it looks like it's part of her lei, and then she's allowed into the party. Amazing. I only lost a couple of IQ points from that one. Then the next one's about this guy, and his sister eats all of his candy, and then he's like, oh, I hate you. He doesn't say that, but he's probably thinking it. And so a solution to this is to put a gummy worm in a toothpaste tube. And what? I feel like that wouldn't work at all. And from his little preview of it, you could just get one gummy worm out of it. If I were to do a cost-benefit analysis, this ain't it. Then the last hack is literally just a chocolate eraser, which maybe it's just me, but that seems entirely pointless. Why would I want a chocolate eraser? Do they think I'm like 2 inches tall? Because they're wrong. I'm 3 inches tall. The next video we're gonna look at is called Awesome Makeup Transformation. Awesome is not a word I would use to describe whatever's going on there.
This looks pretty cool, right? It's just my new awesome look. Or maybe it's just some clever makeup. Crawling out of your skin yet? Or is it just me?
So that was the hook of the video, and now we're gonna get into the stories, which don't make much more sense. Approximately 0 sense. So this girl, she wants to go to a party, but she has one little issue. The party's for unicorns only. And guess what? She's not a unicorn. She's a human corn. So she visits this magic enchantress lady or something. I don't even know what she is. And asks her to turn her into a unicorn. And then she does it. No questions asked. She straight up turns her into a unicorn. Kind of.
This doesn't feel real. Fine. Unicorn yes? Turn yes. Wait.
Ew. And then she complains again, and so the witch just like gives up, and then they have a little makeover sesh.
So now they just go through a whole makeup process?
Which interests me a lot, if you couldn't tell.
And first, we've got to play with texture a bit. At least on the forehead anyway. Yep, we're making a horn, people. Here's where the magic really happens. It should stick right on it. And now it's time for the rest of the look.
And something I noticed during this, and this could totally just be me, but they chose the grossest sound effects for this part.
We've got to play with we're making a horn, people. And now it's time for the rest of the look.
Is that necessary? I'm taking you to court for that.
Choo! Whoa!
Okay, I don't know. I really don't. She sneezed and turned into a unicorn. There's nothing else to say about that. Nothing. But now she's a unicorn and she can go to the unicorn party. Now we're thrown right into the second story, and this one is truly a masterfully written script. This girl is listening to a sad story.
The story's sad.
So sad, in fact, that she wants to talk to one of her digital friends.
I could use some digital company.
Why not real friends? Because she doesn't have any. So she wants to talk to her digital friends, but turns out none of them are online. So she doesn't have any digital friends, and now she's like mega sad.
Nobody's even online? I feel so alone. Now what do I do? Oh, check out this girl.
Then she randomly stumbles across this video of this girl doing her makeup, and then she's like, oh, I want to do that too. And now we have another makeup tutorial.
And it all starts with the brows. Don't forget to fill them all in. Then comes some shimmery shadow.
I don't know too much about makeup, but it seems like this actually might be sort of useful.
Pull out the corners with this effect. Now's where you really start looking like a doll.
Except that she looks really scary. But other than that, it seems pretty cool. But she looks scary. So she does all this makeup, and now she's going to live stream. But when she's about to stream, she just falls asleep because I guess now she's just straight up a doll robot. And then her mom comes in, and she's like not worried at all about her daughter being a robot doll. She just goes ahead and winds her up. Not a care in the world. Just whatever. So now she can stream, and just by her doing her doll makeup, I guess she has 100,000 viewers on her live stream. I guess the market for robot dolls is pretty big. So the rest of this video is literally just the same thing as well. The next one is some rainbow cloud makeup thing, and then the last one is just some queen makeup or something. I don't even know. I think I zoned out so hard that I literally entered a different timeline. I know I totally just goofed on them, but really if it makes you happy, then I mean, more power to you. If you enjoy watching them, watch as much 1, 2, 3 go as your heart desires. But you know what else your heart might desire? The worst ghost hunters on YouTube. So you should totally check out this video right here if you're interested in seeing other content from me. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.